Killed by Matt. I was killed by Matt, dude. Yeah, I was killed by Matt. Matt. Matt from the Zerocool. I'm not surprised. I don't know how much we lost though. This could be really bad. Let's see how bad we got fucked. We have metal bases, man. We have them. Yes, what we needed is round the clock protection, bro. Fuck. 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 I don't even know where the fuck I am. We got too fucking late lately. People weren't online enough anymore late. Yeah, I slept in the metal building, so this is really bad. This is actually super bad. I don't even have sound right now. Yeah, dude. This is pretty bad. Whatever we're gonna go find at the base is gonna be bad. No matter what, this is bad. So brace yourself. Did you just wake up too? Cause I literally just woke up. I didn't even get breakfast or nothing.
No. Trying to find what's the random spawn point that's the closest?
North one. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna actually kill myself so I can spawn there. Damn it, I knew I couldn't sleep, man. We need that round the clock protection in this fucking shit. I put every pet on fucking aggro and it's just not enough. It's just not enough. It's not. We need people online and we need people with their phone numbers. Like we have a couple who have given out phone numbers. It's just like me and like a big Nick. So I actually need people to respond. I'm gonna let the shark kill me. I'm actually just gonna fucking relog. Because I have no sound. Well, I die there. Relog at North 1. Dude, I had a feeling too when I was going to bed. I'm like, yo, I should probably just try and stay up until more people log in. But I have a life, man. It's like Saturday, people are taking it easy. And I'm definitely tired of being the one lone person. Like, I was alone for a while before I logged out. And I was like, yeah, I hope somebody logs in soon. when I saw all of Zerocool's stuff, I knew we should have probably struck them. I don't trust them, man.
Well, I think the problem was is everyone was always being so like aggressive and authoritative towards them, and they probably didn't like that.
Yeah, but they can suck our dicks.
Or they can just offline raid us and destroy everything, you know?
Well, that's true. But we used to have round-the-clock protection. Just I'm tired of doing it, and nobody else was able to stay up like me. Alright, shit, man. I gotta sleep sometimes. Yo, Forge. Forge, are you there? This is fucked. I haven't even seen it yet, and I know it's gonna be fucked.
I'm almost there. Coming into the entrance right now. So yeah, the metal dino gate on the riverside is here. The barricades and everything else is gone.
Yeah. I knew that was a weakness.
Let's see. Yeah, I remember talking about how we should make those metal too, because
yeah, I was literally saying that yesterday.
Because at least if their dinosaurs come in, they can get trapped. So I see the metal base, all the wood around it is destroyed.
I'm pretty sure we got fucked.
Oh yeah, everything's gone. Yep, everything's gone. The metal base is completely raided as well. Everything is gone. The door's blown off, so they got into that as well.
Well, I mean, double X range, I'm pretty sure we
I'm glad
basically
people made a
lost
whole
the
bunch
game.
of bullets though.
Dude, Chad, even if we had another metal base, it would have done nothing. What part of that do you not understand?
It would have.
All it would have done is bought a little more time.
Layers of protection. I was gonna have multiple doors to get in, so I had to waste
I understand
a lot of resources.
I understand that, Chad. And you're right, it would have added time. But was anybody here? No. They would have just all died. Well, you're saying everything is gone, right?
Yeah, well, the metal base is still there. The door is blown off of it, though.
Yeah, and of course all the loot is gone. Yeah, this is pretty much like GG. This is basically how this game works. Like, you either just kill everybody, or you wait until you get killed. And I guess we waited until...
our base is completely flattened. Like, there's nothing left of it. Well, there's a couple of the pieces of wall, but that's about it.
Well, I guess we might fucking be done here. Everything has been destroyed, double X range, I'm pretty sure, according to Chad here. Nobody is online. I, of course, am a human being. I can't stay up 30 hours every day.
No, I feel like everyone was they thought they were too safe, and instead of worrying about base security, that was like the last priority for a lot of people.
I do agree. You're right.
Like, they're like, oh, no one's gonna mess with us. No one's gonna, do us. Let's go get, let's tame some more dinosaurs. Let's go explore.
Taming dinos was one of the top priorities for security. It's the dinos that kept us safe. But the dinos aren't gonna do anything if we're freaking offline. That's the problem. The
Right.
problem
They're
wasn't
all
even the
dead. All the
dinos or the
dinosaurs are
metal
dead.
base or the bullets. It was having manpower online. And I was tired of being the only one on the solo shift. I needed to sleep, right? And like
Well, the
nobody
one
ever
good thing
volunteered for it.
is the metal base, the upper level of it wasn't penetrated because of how the base was designed.
Yeah, but we had every good thing still downstairs.
Oh yeah, they got 20 metal foundations and like 25 walls, so. Which is also part of the problem that we were waiting instead of building that stuff. We should have just demolished that base and put everything on a Bronto or something instead of building rather than leaving the supplies just sitting there.
I agree with that, but that's a minor problem. Man, when I saw Zerocool's base yesterday, I knew I should have probably just went and killed them. It may have been hostile, but I knew I should have done it. I knew I should have done it. They had too much power. The base was no longer secure. Well, I guess Zerocool win for now until another superpower comes along. I know I'm probably not gonna bust my ass as much as I just did, dude. I've clocked in 172 hours in 10 days. That's enough commitment from me. Now anyway. I love this game, but there's no fucking way in hell I'm about to slave off like crazy again. We should have just killed Zerocool yesterday. I can't believe I didn't kill him. I could tell they were looking really hostile in a lot of ways, but it was just not evident enough, and M10 did his best to keep the cool. That may have been another mistake. I allowed him to be diplomatic, expecting him to stay cool. Giant mistake. I knew I couldn't trust Matt either, but we did. Giant mistake.
No, I think the mistake was everyone threatening them. That's what I think the mistake
We
was.
didn't threat them. We had secured locations for taming. That's not a
Well, you
threat.
can say things in a different way. Like, you definitely said it very threateningly.
Dude, I told him this is Oasis Alliance territory. Do not kill
You could
prime
have
meats
said,
in
hey
here.
guys, we're trying to tame this right now. We kind of need the area for prime meat. It would be really cool if you guys just kind of like stayed out of this area while we got the prime meat from
Damn
this
it,
particular
damn
guy.
it, damn it. I nearly pulled the trigger on killing them yesterday. All I had to do. I was this close. I even called in the big nigs. I told them we're probably about to go to war. Then I changed my mind. I let M10 tank convince me otherwise. That was a mistake I made. Hey look, Rith is here. What's up, Rith? It's alright though. That's alright. It's just how this game goes. We've done it to others, and they definitely deserved it. We didn't actually deserve it. We were still the nicest people. Like right now, this server's probably gonna have a terrible reign of Zerocool until whoever can muster power gets up there. How difficult would it be for us to reset our power? We probably have to start off with a Bronto, and then from there, we'd probably just snowball a whole bunch of new units. Actually, once we
Well,
have
if
the
we actually had
manpower.
everyone working on like a unified goal, that would work. But not everyone is doing whatever the fuck they want to do.
Actually,
Like when we have eight
most of the
people
time they
on,
are, but
what?
most of them do work on a unified goal. But that unified goal is not always the metal base, Chad, because we have two, as I told you. You know what though? I don't think they know about the other metal base. I don't know if that
No, they
got raided.
didn't. I just spawned it and it was fine.
Okay, well,
But I'm saying like the big nigs, the stuff upstairs behind their hatch door did not get broken into.
I know, but I'm pretty sure that's just random shit. It's not the most important stuff.
I think the weapons were up there.
Not all of them. A lot of weapons were downstairs, trust me, and tons of bullets, hundreds of bullets were still downstairs.
Yeah, the best thing to do is actually have multiple layers of doors. That's what I was planning on
Oh,
having.
absolutely. Oh, I completely agree. Well, we're gonna have our work cut out for us today. But it's fine. The game is even glitched just to make things worse, but that's fine. I think I let my guy die so hard. Try and respawn. He actually just glitched. Completely cool, actually. I'm not pissed. I knew this strike would come sooner or later. I'm just disappointed for myself for not pulling the trigger yesterday. I knew I should. I could tell they had enough manpower to do it. Always sitting watching my stream and fucking definitely looking hostile when we were taping that Spino yesterday. They were looking so hostile. I knew better. I knew better. I knew better. I didn't have a good concrete reason for killing them. You know, I didn't want to be a dick. I'm a nice guy. I'm very, 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 very diplomatic. But there are always snakes in the grass. We're gonna have to go cut the grass, Chad. Chad, we have to. We have to go cut all the grass. Get those snakes out of it. I'm pretty sure, honestly, even with all the ridiculous losses we just took, we can still rebuild the essentials in one day. We can have at least 5 to 10 strong dinos by the end of the day. At least.
Yeah, that's possible. The metal base, so there's two metal bases. There's the metal base that's near our base, that little tiny shack of metal. That's fine. And then Sandor, whatever, Eagle, that Eagle guy, his base is fine. But this base, I mean, I should have put the metal in this base. I didn't even know this existed here.
I actually I wanted to show that to you sooner as a
It's
a
right
primer.
right on the edge of the oasis.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
above the cliffs. Yeah, if I'd known this was here, this is where I would have stuck all of our metal. That's what really makes me mad, because that's so many materials, and that's like
a lot of work.
At least 15 to 20 hours of my time, because
I know, dude. I know.
Like 95% of all that.
Dude, I'm missing 172 hours of my time, Chad. Trust me, I know the pain you're feeling right now. Actually, times 10 plus.
I'd rather lose a dinosaur than lose the materials, to be honest with you.
The dinos,
dinosaurs you can always retain. They're much
the
easier
dinos
than
get you the power
materials.
though. You have no security without the dinos. You can't say you need the left piece of the puzzle without the right. You need the whole thing, Chad. It's all about balance.
I just always assume that someone's going to offline raid. The best defense against an offline raid is a fortified metal base, not dinosaurs. You know that.
Well, both help. We did have dinos eat a lot of people yesterday when we did get raided. But it's fine.
And we always have them all spread out. That's when people feel too secure. They're like, instead of being all in one area where they can defend each other, they're all spread out all over the place. You know, like you have two here, 3, they're all spread out so they can easily be taken out.
I let a lot of them roam before I logged out yesterday. That's the last thing I did. I let a lot of them roam, put a bunch on aggressive. Not all of them, like 3 or 4, so they can start fights. But I mean, against people, NPCs always lose. It doesn't matter what. They should make dinos super strong while fucking unmounted still. They don't need to be this fragile piece of shit. We've got a lot of work to do. Wait, is this not locked? Yeah, there's no code, that's why it's just there. That's retarded. How are some of these unlocked? Funny, this home was so beautiful. Like 8-9 hours ago. And now it's just a complete mess. But there you go, I don't hear you if you're talking. See, we could have done this complete annihilation. We could have done this complete annihilation on Zerocool. But see, we have honor and respect. They basically fought nothing because they got no balls. 0 balls. Absolutely no skill. Like, we waited for the woodsmen to come fight us, and we were 4 people, and we fought the woodsmen. They had way more people, and we crushed them because we're better skilled. But this right here, this is the definition of what little weak pussies do. They fight when nobody's around to see it. Because they know even if one person sees it, they're gonna fucking kill them. They gotta make sure they do it when nobody's around. Okay. Well, we're gonna have a lot of work to do. I think the right thing to do here is some breakfast. Right? I think that's the right thing to do. I'm gonna get breakfast and just have a nice morning. I'm actually not even surprised or pissed, because this was a swing I was waiting for. I just was hoping it wouldn't happen by pussies. Turned out it did. Alright, Zerocool turned out to be the biggest fucking pussies on the server. Just like Woodsman. Every fucking one of the guilds that has actually tried to attack us has tried to attack us at night. Always at night. Always at night. Cause pussies be real, but pussies always get fucked. We may have been a little bit dickish, but we always go around fucking the pussies eventually. Even if we lost all of this, I'm sure things are still gonna be fine. It's a massive setback, and it's still like, I'm not even concerned. We have enough manpower to rebuild this and more. Anyway, not gonna be a long stream here. I'm sure some of the enemy are watching. Oh, yeah. Hope you guys are glad that you have been confirmed pussies. if you're not an enemy though, hope you're ready for more today. We're gonna have the rebuilding. It's day 11. We're gonna rebuild. We had 10 days of being gods. We were the kings. We have been mildly dethroned, not completely. Just a little bit. We're gonna have day 11 rebuilding from pussy raids. I don't think that's even allowed. I can't put pussy in there. But fun. Alright, boys. I'll be back in a bit.